the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks free. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Becht. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Thornton. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial moment here early in the semifinal. Can they draw first blood facing third down in the red zone? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Taken in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Florida Atlantic's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
To the air, it's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's reeled in. It's Yang. Finds room to the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Looks like he's going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off off the play fake, looking to pass it. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Good completion to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up 1st down yardage.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And the back gets the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They attack the deep middle of this defense. They'll come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense operating from the pistol.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Design quarterback run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Becht. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
3rd down and goal for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. It sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Yang. Breaks loose at the 40. He hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They're going to run it. That's a strong stiff arm.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here's the second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Reed. It's a good grab.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the handoff. It's Terrell. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The game makes it second and medium.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback will just sneak it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moved away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Back to pass. It's Becht. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A play action, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You stop, but he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Gets loose. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Touchdown. Owls. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart with the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Pass not complete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Horton. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Dropping back. It's Becht. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, bounce back, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Lewis. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. But the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. They finish off the scoring run. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A desperation throw here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Takes a deep shot on the move. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Let's a fly to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Portman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Using his legs. It's Young. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Becht. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch.
And they've got him a sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. 1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.